How are you doing today? I'm good, thank you. Hey out there. Once again. So we're going to take a quick walk through here. So, I see we have a Federal Protection Agency car here right now, right there. So, this is one of the FAA buildings. You can see that a great majority of the offices are not being used. Barbed wire all around the top. Okay, we've got the prisoner of war flag up here. And before everybody says, oh, the prisoner of war flag's over. No, it's not. The prisoner of war flag only hangs here, the Capitol, the White House, the Pentagon, which is over in Virginia, and the VA. No other buildings, okay? And there's, we got the Department of Energy right here. We've got, like, the FBI. We've got the Department of Justice. We've got other buildings that should fall into the same category as far as having to fly them. But they're... Now, these buildings, there's two of them. The other one's over there. We'll take a walk. These buildings have been fenced in like this the whole time I've been here. Okay, they've got concrete barriers. And let's walk further. Many of these offices still even have, like, dead plants in them. They've got, like, some of the blinds are still down in the windows. You've got boxes stacked. They've been like that for the entire time that I've been here. The entire time. So the fencing goes all the way around. And then they've never done anything here to this building. Never done any kind of construction whatsoever. The only thing they have done is underground work, okay? Digging underground work. And at one point, they had, just like over at the White House, they had that tall green tube thing. It's like 5-6 feet tall. It was right here on the concrete at this grate. It's about 2 feet wide, about 5-6 feet tall. It was here for the longest time, and it just had like this steam pouring out of the thing. Just pouring out. So, over here. Over here. And to me, it makes very little sense for it to be like this? Does it make sense to you? This is our FAA. And like I said, it's been like this the entire 3 years. 3 years. And they've got these in front of every entrance. There's no more flagger in this building as well. Can't see anything but right under the flag. You can see there's no more flag. Now they did come in here, about a week ago and did some bush trimming. Blinds all down in the windows. Been like that the whole time I've been here. How are you? You know, I tell you, I was in a really good mood yesterday, and I had a little bit of time before I had to go out and do my stuff. And I went to jump on Facebook, and I don't know, like, they must have thrown me into timelines of a ton of people that do not like me. And that's okay. You know, my page has always been open to anybody and everybody. It doesn't matter to me, you know, who you are, what your political beliefs are, how you live your life. It doesn't matter. In my eyes, everyone had the right to see what was taking place in D.C. Everyone. Because it affects us all. And, you know, and it's obvious that the mainstream media has not covered any of this. Any of it. Not even like the beautification of the buildings. None of it. You know, so I welcomed everyone to my page. And I hate to block people. I really hate to block people because then you don't get to see anything. But, you know, come to my page and don't attack. Don't name call, don't attack. I'm totally open to having conversations with anyone and everyone. Anyone and everyone, because you know what? This affects you too. But when you come on, and I've had to even block Republicans, I've had to block conservatives, I've had to block patriots, I've had to block people on all sides of the aisle because they just couldn't be a decent person. They had to be assholes and attack people, call names, and stuff like that. That's not going to get anywhere. And while I'm all about the First Amendment, I'm not about hate. And you're welcome to say whatever's on your mind because of the First Amendment, but you're not going to do it on my page. I'm just not going to allow it. You don't like me? Fine. That's okay with me. But don't come and attack me, call me names, and stuff like that. That's just showing the kind of person you are. And if you are paying, and what it also shows me is that you paid absolutely no attention over the past 3 years to everything that's been taking place. And whether it be because you can't be bothered, or it's not affecting you at your front door, or you hate Trump, whatever the reason is, it just shows me that you have not sat yourself down with an open mind and looked into any of this. You know, I had somebody ream into me that, I'm against our democracy. I'm like, well, we're not even a democracy. I mean, we're a constitutional republic. It even says in the Pledge of Allegiance, and to the republic, so please don't attack me when you just clearly don't have a clue. Maybe just pay attention. I mean, first of all, I don't even know what to say, That's why I don't share a whole lot of, other truth on my page anymore, because people can't handle the basic truth, let alone any of the other stuff. And I want people to stay on the page. I want them to see at least DC, because this is our government. And for the past 3 years, y'all have seen me here documenting the swamp being drained. But people hate Trump so much they won't even listen. He sat here the past few times on his rallies and speeches and said that we're in a 4-year pause. That's a continuity of government. He's telling us. A lot of people have a really, really rude awakening coming. But in the meantime, if, like I said, you can come on my page and have conversations. There's a lot of people that have done a lot of research that can give you a lot of answers and direct you where to find it yourself. But if you come on and you're just calling me hateful when you're hateful, that makes no sense whatsoever. And I'm not going to allow it. So this is the Air and Space Museum, okay? This is the east side of the building. And they're over here digging underground today. But they have dug up all of this around the National Mall, all of these roads out through the whole government district, actually out throughout the whole city. They have dug up these roads. They have replaced all the water piping. They've done the electric grid. But this building, they've been working on this building since before I started coming here, okay? And they dug out the entire underneath of this building. Just like they did over at the Shakespeare Gallery. They dug out the entire underneath, and then they put on, a new outside of the building, which is what they're finishing up now. Let's take a walk up here. And those of you that have been with me for a while, remember, we could look under the whole damn building. Now, they opened the west side of it last spring sometime. And you have to have, you have to reserve a spot to get in. But they don't have this side open yet. So for those of you that are saying that city's I'm not going to call these people. Hello, gentlemen. Hello. That they're going to turn this into a bird sanctuary. It's just not happening like that, guys. They're redoing this whole city. They're putting in parking lots. People are going to want to come here, you know?
Yeah, it's 90% not covered.
When all is said and done. Have a look here. So yeah, they dug all underneath of this place. This place was a mess. Let me tell you. Did I tell you that Lafayette Square is still closed? I did go by the White House. I don't know why it's closed. There's absolutely nothing on the schedule. And the front doors are now shut, which they were open. You know, when I went by before. There are people up there in line waiting to get in. But yeah. They have completely redone so much of the city, and what I don't understand, get away from this truck. I'll point at the kids either. What I don't understand is, like, this is the first time, shit, what the hell? This is the first time in history that this has ever been done here. You know, and we're talking probably 80% of the buildings here have seen some sort of construction, if not a complete, like, makeover. This is our government district. This is historical. And why hasn't the mainstream media covered it all? That's what I don't understand. You know, this should have been documented by professionals, not Kelly Brady, who, you know what I mean? And maybe it was by the White Hats. Maybe they did. I don't know, but we do know that the mainstream media has not leaked a word of any of it. Completely tearing apart the Fed Reserve Building at this moment, and the media is crickets. The crickets. So, all right, yep. Makes no sense to me whatsoever why this is here. Along with the prisoner of war flags. So, all right, guys. Well, I'm not even going to bother with the White House. I don't know why it's closed off, and I don't know how long it's going to be like that. So, I'm going to go ahead and get out of here for the day. I won't be up tomorrow, but I'll be back up Friday. And I think what we'll do Friday is, unless there's something crazy going on, something better to look at, we'll go over and we'll take another look at the Lincoln Memorial and the restoration they're doing over there. and then we'll go from there. Okay? All right, guys. Well, I'll see you later.